where you don't have a cable box, or maybe you don't have a satellite dish. For me, it's my guest room. For the last 2 years of the pandemic, I had zero, nada, none people in my home other than my wife and myself. But over the holidays, I was finally able to see my daughter and granddaughters. But I don't run a cable box into that guest room because it's just not used very often. Same thing is true for my garage. I love having a TV out there to watch a baseball game on a Saturday afternoon in the summer when I'm working on my 32 Ford. But I'm not going to run a cable box out there and pay $16 to $25 a month just for the box. So what do? This is cool. People don't realize this. All major networks, QVC included, QVC2 included, we not only have our signal on satellite and then also in cable, we've also broadcast it through the airwaves. So what happens is very simple. If you have a remote antenna, what they call a smart AMD antenna, and Antop is the 800-pound gorilla in this industry. If you've got that antenna and you live within 70 miles of local programming, so for me around here, my local station would be either Lancaster, Pennsylvania, or Philadelphia. Well, I'm well within that. I can pick up every local channel in Philadelphia, and that means also picking up the cable channels that normally would be associated. So I can watch, right now this is HSN. It's our sister network, HSN. Over the airwaves, not through a cable box. Look at how thin this crazy thing is. It's like a piece of paper. Now, I can even choose if I want the black side or the white side to be shown. But these are also remarkable for anybody with an RV or anyone with a travel trailer. And the price, in this case, is the big story. We're at $59.98. These normally sell for $89.99, but then we're giving you some fun stuff. There's 3 months of exercise, videos, Live Luck is there. Curiosity is there for 3 months. You also get an Antop coupon for another $25. That's almost a $200 value for $59.98. And anybody can hook this up. It is so simple. All you need is an electrical outlet close to your TV that you're not using. Okay, just one plug. TV's plugged into one, this one will plug into the other. I want to bring my expert in. She's been bringing us Antop now for many, many years. I remember, Melissa, when we first started talking about these, they were several $100s, and you had to weigh the idea of paying this or having to continually pay for the cable box. Now we're down to $59.98, and when you own it, you own it. There's no monthly fee at all, is there?
That's right. This is a way to have free TV for life. Hi, Dan. How are you?
Hi, Melissa.
And to your point, yeah, they have gotten so much more affordable, and they've gotten so much more thinner. This is actually one of the thinnest models that we have. I love that it's white on one side, black on the other, so it'll kind of work with whatever decor you have. We do include a stand for you, but to be honest, this is actually how I mount mine. You can actually just tuck it right behind your TV. We actually include double-sided tape for you. You could actually just put it to the wall or actually attach it to your television. So this is something that you don't even necessarily need to see. But most people don't realize that free television is still available basically in every market across the United States. So this is like the high definition version of rabbit ears. All you need is something to be able to bring it into your home and display it on your TV. And what I love about this isn't random television stations. So I'll actually kind of show you some of the ones that I'm getting. I'm getting CBS, and I love that you can see the logos on here. I'm getting CBS. I'm getting multiple PBS stations. I'm getting NBC. Fox is coming through. CW is coming through. NBC is there. Ion TV, Grit TV, QVC, HSN. So if you're looking for a way to get all those local channels and to get free television, kind of bring that television back to life with no monthly fee, that's what Antop is all about. Oh, by the way, most of these channels are also coming through in high definition, as you're seeing there in the studio.
Like myself, she now lives on a farm. She too lives in the middle of nowhere. So this is one of the greatest ways to get TV, even if it's your primary TV, or if it is going to be the secondary or the one in the basement. How many people did basement remodeling jobs during this pandemic? But the idea that I got to pay X number of dollars every month to the cable company for every single box, even if you're not watching that TV. People who have motor coaches or travel trailers love these because you don't have to put a big satellite dish up on the roof, which is just one more thing to get broken. and it's at $59.98, and you don't have to pay any more for it. The shipping and handling is paid for as well. What are they selling at HSN? Skin cream? Oh, yes they are. Okay. Here's some of the features of the Antop box that make it so unique. Melissa, take over.
Yes, this is what we love about Antop is that they have the booster built in. Some of the other companies, you might have to buy an additional booster. This actually brings in channels up to 65 to 70 miles away. So as long as you're within, 70 miles of a major market, you should be expecting to be receiving QVC, ABC, CBS, Fox. All of those major networks are broadcasting pretty much in every single market. So that's what you can be expecting to be seeing there. So many people just don't realize that this technology is still available.
Yeah.
It's the high definition version of rabbit ears. There's no monthly fee. There's no Wi-Fi required. There's no Bluetooth. I love what you said, Dan. You just simply plug it into the wall, and then you simply plug the other end of the coax cable into that TV. We all know what that coax cable looks like. There's no account to set up. There's no password to remember. So in less than 5 minutes, you have free television on your TV. Then you simply go in and do a channel scan. And if you have any questions, give us a call on how to do that. But you do a channel scan, and then you start seeing all those free TV stations rolling through. That really is the best part. I would say most markets you get anywhere from 30 to 150 free channels. I love that if you go to www.qvc.com on your computer, you can actually type in your address or your zip code. Don't try and do this through the app. You actually do need to be on the computer, and you can actually put in your address and on qvc.com, go to the item number, put in your address, and you can see how many stations you can expect to receive in your area. I actually looked at QVC's address before the show, and in QVC, Westchester, Pennsylvania, 93 free channels coming through.
Yeah, I get 74 at my house, and I live on a farm. I'm in the middle of nowhere. I was getting very frustrated, and I have no objection to my cable company. They've been absolutely wonderful with their service, but I have a TV in the kitchen, one in the living room, one in the bedroom. I didn't want to put a fourth box in a guest room that I'm not using that often, and another one in my garage just so that I would be able to watch baseball games and some TV when I'm out there tinkering on the hot rod. So this really was the answer, and I paid for it once. And by the way, the Antop that I've got is not this unit. The Antop that I've got is 3 years old and surprisingly bulkier. Melissa, this thing has gotten razor thin compared to where they were just a few years ago. And I know we use the analogy of this is like the modern day rabbit ears. Do you know what rabbit ears are, Megan, for a TV? She has no idea. Yeah, this is so much more effective. It really is the high-tech way. These are like super antennas for your TV. And Melissa had said, it's very true. Almost every one of those channels that come through are in high definition. You can't tell a difference when you're watching them than you would if it were a satellite dish or a cable box. It's the identical program.
Yes, that is exactly true. And that booster also has a filter in it as well, Dan, to really give you that crystal clear signal every single time. And that's why Antop really is just the industry leader. So this is great, especially a lot of us have converted over to streaming devices. Maybe you've got Netflix, maybe you've got
Roku.
Hulu. But we miss having our local channels, our local weather, our local news, our local sports. That's what you want to be able to get. Or for me, I want to be able to actually watch my favorite TV shows when they come on. I don't want to have to wait 48 hours later for them to come out on my streaming device. So here I have my Thursday night lineup, and it's all available for free. Most of our favorite TV shows are on ABC, CBS, NBC, Fox. And you've got those all available for free.
Well, here's a good example. It's Friday night. I'm off tomorrow. I've got a couple buddies coming over. We're going to have a couple beers, go out in the garage. It's a heated garage. And we're going to work on my hot rod, and we're going to watch the Olympic Games. I don't have a cable box out there. All I have is an Antop antenna. I've got 1,400 of these units left at this price. This price is one of the best I've ever seen. All by itself, this sells normally for $89.99. But then we're giving you some extra stuff. Like Daily Burn is a 3-month exercise program. Curious, I enjoyed a lot. That came with my Antop 3 years ago. That's just this wonderful programming for people who are just curious about everything. Great documentaries in it. It was fun to have. And then your hookup takes maybe 5 minutes. You even get the coaxial cable. You get 10 feet of cord to go from your Antop to your box. That's a box that Melissa was holding up. And then you're getting a nice long coaxial to go to your TV. And then all you have to do is, again, have one plug. And that's it. And then you just set your TV, you go through the scan to see what channels it'll pick up, and you'll be amazed at what it picks up. There's now fewer than 1,400 remaining at this price. Don't let this set you by. We've got all kinds of fun stuff on TV that are coming up a little bit later on in this spring season. Melissa, it's always good to see you.
It's good to see you, and I do have to put a recommendation out for those puppy cloths you have coming up in your show.
Yep.
It's so cute. Whenever my best friend comes over, 'cause she always does the dishes, she's like, I don't want to stop cleaning when I have these in my hand. So yeah, definitely a high recommendation on those.
Beautiful. Thanks, Melissa. Hey, we've got